Hello world and welcome to mine! 'Tis I, totally real human taking us into this. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV again for like the first time in ages. And by the first time in ages, I mean like the first time since since like a patch or two ago, before DAWNTRAIL even came out. I put the game down for a significant length of time, because money. It was one of a few subscription-based things that I had to, kind of had to stop for a while because money, and money sucks and often is more required than I have money for. So it was one of the things I put down for like months at a time. But now that there's been some positive changes going on that I may or may not get into today. I may just let it be for now. But to put a long story short, I am more financed, slightly more financed than I was a month or two ago, so I can actually play the game again. And also, DAWNTRAIL is out, which I've missed by like 2 weeks, but it's okay because I'm playing it now. So today I'm gonna take a look at the new classes, and if either of them really speaks to me, then I'm gonna give them a proper shot. But chances are I'm just gonna stay as Gunbreaker for the moment and speed straight into the new quest line. So I believe I gotta be next to the Weaver's Guild for this. Checking out Viper first, because that seems nifty. So-called Viper, he's labeled as. Oh no. Hello, person who seems to be harassing this Weaver. Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rough around the edges. Someone who's seen a fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey's worth hunting in these here parts? Oh yeah, Australian was a good choice for this one. Australian is definitely this one. Viper Dundee, let's call you. Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now it's time for him to pay. It's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't understand why this fella's being so difficult. All I'm asking for is the outfit I ordered and the name of some critters worth killing. You, do you not have money, mate? Do you not have money? Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning. I'm from Tural, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west here. On the other side of the salt west of here. Oh really? Are you now? You've been there, I reckon? And you might have seen others who wield the dual blades, or vipers as we're traditionally known. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road, I ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckon it was high time I got me a new getup, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? Kind of slipping between them here. Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we vipers do business. Oh no, he's broke, isn't he? Yeah, Weavers like being paid in straight money. Huh, that's so. You're saying you want something else instead? The payment consumerate with the skill and materials required, in guild preferably. Oh, well, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or your vipers so far removed from society that as to be unaware of such concepts. Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on my elders to deal with their artisans and the like. Which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If the only form of payment is the slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thanalan reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Coliseum, and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly? Lot of heads? Right, you got yourself a deal! Deal? Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should consider yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say a so-called viper at work may be an enlightening experience. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Name's Keshqua. Pleasure to meet you. I'm still calling you Viper Dundee. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you begin there. Let's get right to the stabbings! Alright. I don't like the quest name of Enter the Viper. I don't want to enter this Viper. Hello, saying hell. God, Rogan and names are dumb. Isn't that right, Keshqua? Oh, so this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? Let's go. What's that look for? Blah, 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 blah. Moving right along, let's go fetch ourselves. I assume it's going to be some kind of paste. Oh, it's an outright Hydra. Okay. Went out to traders carrying tailors' materials. Bolts of cloth and whatnot don't sound too tasty to me, but I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eye on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce where a critter's made its lair after you've done all that. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on this food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. Stibbity stab. I think I'm supposed to be reacting there, but I just got nothing. Oh, was Void set? Weird. And that's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy, I can see you're intrigued. Before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of Tural Vidral? I don't know what that means. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. Threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Tural. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's got to hunt them down, and that someone is us, the Vipers. You know, I met a fair few adventures during my time here, but I can tell you're cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You'll help me to hunt down a Vidral that's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Let's head on back to Uldar and tell the weird old fellow we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Okay. Are you gonna warp me back there, or do I gotta teleport again? Well, I'm gonna get some water while I wait to hear the answer. Yum yum. Oh, nope, all the way over here. Where are you? Weaver's Guild, got it. Good thing there's an Ethernet shard directly next to where you left me. Hello, Kashqua. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news and he handed over this set of fancy duds, as promised. Gotta say it was worth the trouble. So about my offer, you ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beast that ever lived? Yeah, sure. Modify an answer. I'll make a Viper out of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me just give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge, blah 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 blah. Also got a fresh set of gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess I thought I took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try to on for size, and let me get a look at you while you're at it. What do you mean while I'm at it? Don't peep at me. Oh boy, new quest theme. And I've got a Viper now. Should probably actually open the coffer. And now I can do a bit of this. Now I have a Reaper set. Viper Sight. Viper engages enemies mainly through use of 3-steps combos. When their primary combos beginning with either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs. Their third step can end with one of several weapon skills, each of which grants an effect to strike a different combo-ending action. To reach these actions will require the use of specific combo routes. The glow of Viper Sight's blades correspond with the outlining of hotbar icons to indicate the next step of a combo. Following these indicators will ensure the use of combos that finish with a strengthened attack. Alright. Time to sort through this shit. Now that that's cleaned up. Do these not... One. I believe these are the main thing, right? Oh, it's a range attack. Hold on. I'm going to put this on my paladin real quick. Okay. Goes here. And then Slither. Oh yeah, that's a gap closer if I ever seen one. A Stillmaw is AoE. Dreadmaw, also AoE. Dreadwinder? Okay. Those there. Put that there. And then... yeah. So... okay. Alright. Pretty confused, but I'm sure there'll be a tutorial about it. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. And now, onward to the Adventurers Guild. Do excuse me if I'm not chatting much while I read all these abilities. Oh god, why did you need to make the animation so long? Try to spawn this base in, blah 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 blah. So I guess we're looking for shit to kill. Got it. Got it. Right, onward to Spineless Basin. Okay, that does go to the right place. This will also be a chance for me to check out the new expansion mount. It looked like a pretty wacky one. No. Is that it? No, it's this one. Oh yeah, that's a straight up Cruise Chaser. Nice. It's like Cruise Chaser, but, less brassy. which I just can't stand for because I like the brassy Cruise Chaser look. Cruise Chaser is probably one of my favorite bosses in this game. Oh, that's a really big gun. Alright, Keshko, what you got for me? Enter a whole gaggle of the Fiends Rafter, blah 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 blah. Got it. Alright. Time to tutorialize, let's go. Whew. That's a lot of them. Are there any meaner beasties that they must be biding their time? All I see here is fodder. Yep, 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 yep. Let me hit him. Practicing your new skills, they'll do fine. I'll stay out of your way and give you a few pointers. It says Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your two blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs, then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit him with Death Rattle? What? It's random? Hold on. Hold on. Fling technique, start with an opener, follow up with a second, then pick one of the 4 finishers. Okay. Does it just automatically set those up? This is weird. And I'll swap those around. Understood wonder. There it is. Interesting. Thank God it like cuts down on what's highlighted as you go on. Because otherwise this would be very rough to try and remember all this shit. Oh, new music, let's go. Okay. This makes a lot more sense to me now. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch around the left side of the bar a bit, but other than that, I think the hot bar is pretty well set. So at the moment, there doesn't seem to be, like, much of, Actually, wait, no, I was about to say there doesn't seem to be much reason to do all the different finishers, and then I realized they all have different buffs, don't they? Sokshmajun. Sokshmajun. It's an offshoot of the Brosh, a deadly jungle predator. After a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's smart as a whip and has a mean streak a mile wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising students set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought we had it subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow, but we'd underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. We got close, it lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. Cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. Oh no, you got your previous apprentice killed! I'm sure that doesn't mean anything foreboding for my fate. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. I traveled the length and breadth of Tura looking for the beast, with nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pairs of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. Until I saw your fine ass. That wasn't until I met some folks who crossed the salt on a trade ship from Uldar, claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastwards over the ocean. Knowing how clever Shmajun is, I reckon it had gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere without the established threat like us Vipers. So I bought passage on a ship, and here I am. Your job kinda sucks, mate. Little did I know you would be damn near as big as Tural. I'm a fish out of water, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Although I'm gonna need all the help I can get. That's where you come in. With you on my side, I might just add a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Thanks. It means a lot. Let's get back to Uldar and see if we can find some clues as to Ixoxmajun's whereabouts. Rear, this is flank. And Twin Fang does not have positionals. What? I see. Death Rattle was this one. Okay, combos on this are really weird, but I'll take it. I still think Reaper's my favorite. I don't know. Reaper's really fun. And I like the scythes. Why is Bonkers Bad Fur Day here? Alright, Keshqua. Let's go wrap this up. What you got for me, weirdo? Let me see. We had sightings of a creature. Hell? Oh, it's just an info spot. I thought there was like a wall blocking me for some reason. You will experience exposition. Hello, Didi Lata. Is that the end of the quest? Can I go now? Well, time to find out how you did it, but you and your silver tongue got useful information out of folks. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge that Ixoxmajun hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue in itself. I reckon it's taking its time to get the lay of the land. Having only just arrived here. Alright, now I've seen a master at work, I'm gonna try my hand at talking to the locals. Best way to learn is by doing, don't get ahead of yourself, mate. You are kind of bad at talking to people. I know full well. I'll probably make a fool of myself, but no one ever got good at anything by standing around with a thumb up their ass. And it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. It might take a while to find any solid leads, but at least I can get by for the time being. The hell's this all about? Those are the ones who slew my pets, interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Oh no, little do they know, it's lost interest in Thanalan. Just as well, its fickle nature may bring us yet greater delights. The mystery thickens, and the quest it ends. Yay! Oh yeah. Okay, so swift skin attacks are haste, hunter attacks are more damage. Okay. That makes sense to me, I guess. I still find this really weird. Let me need better items. I don't have scouting gear. I never leveled my ninja. What level is my ninja? My ninja's level 52. Right. I think I'm gonna move along. I'll check out Pictomancer later. Right now I've got some main quests to worry about. So I'm tempted. I really am tempted to order something to eat just so I have something to nibble on between quests and such. But at the same time, I don't want to take too much of a detour while I'm currently playing the game. Ah, but I have a coupon for free cheesy bread. Ah, shit. Now whatever, I'll get over it. I don't remember the words to this song. I remember it was good, so I still want to sing, even though I can't do it justice. And carries you. Whatever. Alright. First new quest, what you got? It's a bit of a shame that it doesn't seem to be much in the way of new abilities going forward. Got Reign of Beasts, and that's kind of it. Hello, I'm here to try out the new maps. First cutscene voiced? Please tell me it's voiced. I don't want to do all the voice acting. Nah, shit, I don't think it's gonna be voiced. Ojika gave us the news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. Speak of the devil and he shall appear, am I right? There he is. I'm not even gonna try to do this guy's accent. Took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guildship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tural. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. It is so weird having, like, this resolution now. I'm used to all the textures being smaller. That's enough yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. Won't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tural, yes? Murdering a bunch of fellow contestants for the throne. Yep, we've been over this. I don't need a recap scene. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. Okay. Let's go. Oh!
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Let's go! Get me in there.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
It's time for a vacation arc.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
That's a Bermuda reference!
Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps.
Does that mean we're gonna get a dungeon on the way?
It was uneventful enough, disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
It's nothing new to us.
All aboard!
Didn't you get, like, really freaked out? Didn't you get really freaked out when we tried to fight a boss?
It's time.
Like in the last
I
patch?
trust you have everything you need.
You know, I wasn't totally on board with the theme that I heard in the trailer. But the second movement of it, I think I'm into that. That I can do. I was worried it might be a bit too cheery to feel like murdering something too.
Does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Kattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Tural.
They gonna recreate the trailer? Please
Just
recreate the
wait,
trailer.
Papa.
I believe in you.
When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Congratulations, you're now the protagonist, I guess. Goodbye, Charlian. Onward we go to whatever the hell waits in Tural. I actually have no idea what DAWNTRAIL is actually going to be like. I have successfully avoided all spoilers related to it. Big old new map. Let's go. Let's go. All I know is that there's probably gonna be cat people, like buff tiger type cat people. And they're probably great. Ooh. Oh, this is new.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good.
Also, why are you asking me? You're on the same ship.
She's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Also, please don't talk to me when I'm trying to lift things. This is really heavy.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
I like the choice to put like
We
a
left port what
a
seems
vaguely
age ago
funky
now,
bass under all
and
this.
we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
Well, I hope you don't mind fish, because that's all we're eating.
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Yeah, sure, why not? You know, maybe I should have dropped the mask for this expansion.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
I feel like I'm missing out the opportunity to look at my beautiful new face, but I don't know. I'm still partial to the mask. Jim Carrey does right by me. Who was Jim Carrey? I don't remember. Also, I'm hoping that music isn't too overwhelmingly loud, because it is pretty loud to me. Hold on. God, it feels wrong to turn down any of this music, but I worry it might be too loud if I don't. Hello, retired mercenary. I see you in Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. God, I've had enough of playing this simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Doesn't really tell me about Tuliolal. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketanram, you know, first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mamulja's leader is said to have welcomed Ketanram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn were spread across Eorzea like a wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Moving on. Hold on just a moment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Blah, 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 blah. Learning more about the relationship between this and the other place that I can probably just fill in on later. I'm more concerned about the plot than the lore right now. Take a bet on who'll be next to the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There we go, here's the plot. Your young Wuk Lamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mulja bloke was telling us, the other three are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on a third promise. Okay. Kyle! Why are there crystals? That's a bit suspect. Kyle! Got anything of interest? Yeah, something about, potatoes. Alright, down to the cabin we go. Oh wait, haven't hit another level yet, so there probably won't be another dungeon yet, will there? That'd be a shame. I would like to get another thing like a Siren Song Sea, you know, crash the boat somewhere. Fight
We're
some
in for a proper storm,
mermaids.
it seems.
Oh god.
How's your
Cat
stomach?
lady's seasick. Oh no.
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Not at all.
Just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Just a little bit.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
In
I
Shaquille
know nothing
O'Neal.
of my father, not even his name. As for my mother,
Oh god.
Where the teeth of the nomads? Reef that sail for the last snaps!
Oh dear.
Well, shit.
Only elves on watch! This wind's too strong to take in this. I'm going off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's lost overboard!
Come.
Well,
we should do
everything's
whatever we
going
can.
down now. Like, shit sucks all of a sudden. Yeah, remember that thing they said about blowing a gale? Methinks it's blowing a gale. Oh, I recognize this
I have
music.
not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Still getting into trouble.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Oh, that's why we had crystals.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Yeah, because I fought Leviathan.
Voklamar, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Yeah, she's not ready for this. She's doomed. She is so doomed. She's gonna be dead by the end of the
seas
expansion.
had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
Everybody's united in the shared sentiment
In
of, wow, that
retrospect,
sucked.
of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Sure, whatever you say, mate. Oh god, yeah, imagine having to clean up after all that. All those bottles must have been on the floor, many of which are no longer intact. Also, holy shit, they're playing with lighting now. They never did that before. Oh, how's that new engine doing for you? Okay, now you're just showing off. Is it time? Is it time? I think it might be time. Nope, not yet. Or maybe it is? I don't know. What way is this thing facing?
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air?
Are you joining us for
Seems
some
my belly
Pepto-Bismol?
has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
You should have linked to the Ethernet, honey. Like it's
Seabirds,
like that really would have done you some good.
land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Yay!
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Let's go. Let me get a look at it. Let me see that sweet, sweet, sweeping landscape shot.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway.
I hope he comes back. He seems
If
nice.
anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
Didn't they see you, like, botch the whole process and collapse?
Easy, stomach. Easy.
I don't know.
We're the last to board.
Maybe it's the
If there's
thought that
nothing left
counts.
to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Yeah, let's get the boat moving now that the sick lady's in it. Somebody get her some Dramamine. She clearly needs it. Oh. time.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying
boy.
yourself for a change?
It's remaking the trailer so it keeps doing that thing where it like dramatically reveals someone that we've already seen today in the previous cutscene.
There, look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
I mean, a vacation. Definitely not gonna be in another world-ending plotline.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
There it is. There's the palace that honestly kind of looks like the guys on Battlestar's helmet for some reason. Dawntrail! Let's go! Why is this expansion so jazzy? I'm not complaining, it's just a weird choice. Like, I'd expect this in more of an urban setting. Or is this gonna be New York? Oh, new Aetherites! Let's go! Hey, new goblins! That looks like a boss fight waiting to happen.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between.
Because we haven't invented planes yet.
And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
That makes sense.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
How much racism are we gonna see, might I wonder?
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
A cat lady who sucks at sailing. Hello, you look important.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
Got the weird curl stash. I really hope you're not a main character.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
Oh boy, immediately
I can
confronted.
answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Not a good thing to bring up.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
I like that guy's discount katana he's got. Looks like he made it out of
Well,
cardboard
well.
and rocks.
You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
More so that you don't act the part.
Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Hooray! Also, hello Gabe, I'm finally playing Dawn Trail. And I do mean finally, I've been putting this off for several weeks now. I just want to speed on to whatever the first dungeon is going to be though. I'm looking forward to fighting some new bosses I haven't seen. From the storm's effort to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Hooray! First quest complete. Right in Tulihyolal, you can return to the city at any time by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. Can I... Oh, I can't mount here. Damn it! This place is so big, though! This would be perfect for a mount. God, how Square, how dare you get in the way of me and my mounting? Alright, then first things first. Oh, God. Oh, you're still sick. So, like, queasy, no more boats for a while. That's understandable. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to do these guys' accent. Like, I would not succeed. Realize you just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Oh god, are these guys gonna... Wukilmat, are you unwell? Nope, not at all. It couldn't be better. Me and my spectacular abs are just fine. Third promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. Everyone will be curious. Yeah, that's a fair point. Typically have a tendency to, command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach and assassinate. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. Come along, come close and stab me 37 times in the chest. You're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. How long till somebody picks a fight? Technically royalty here, like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. What do you mean, technically royalty? I suggest we move in two groups as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then. Poor tiger lady. Suzume, you and Cryo can come with me. I'll take the twins then. Don't phrase it like that, that's weird. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have enough time for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wukilmat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Totally won't keel over in the next half hour. God, somebody get her some drama, man. Seriously. Yep. I'm just gonna speed right along to the end. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is this forever going to be the theme of this area, or is this just for the quest? I'm not sure how I'd feel about this potentially being the forever theme. Yep, this is definitely Crafting Town, which means I'm probably going to not spend very much time here at all. How many aetherytes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shit, that's not in a dungeon? We just stepped right up to the palace? Huh. Blah, 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 blah. Aetherite. Yep, it's an aetherite here. I'm sure there's some lore explanation for it. You don't like jazz? I mean, I like jazz sometimes, just it feels weird for an idle theme in a place we're gonna spend a lot of time in. You know? You like jazz? This always sounds like it's gonna turn into the Final Fantasy X chocobo music, which is really PTSD inducing. You know what? I totally understand why you'd feel that way. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. I get that. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna check. Are there any? No, apparently not. So I was wondering if now that they added a new scouting class, if they were going to, the birds? Don't remind me. I was curious if they were going to, like, give any new scouting job the movement buff that Ninja gets, but I guess just Ninja gets to keep that. What is this even set into? There's no ground there. How have you buried that? Is there just an enormous hole in the dock here for that? Or is it just really flat? That's weird. Anyway, moving on. I look forward to having to get used to yet another new zone to do all my raiding trades in. Where even is the... There's a retainer vote kit. So it's probably going to be over here, right? This is going to be the raid market, as it were. Or maybe it's going to be the second new town that becomes the raid town. Because this is the crafting town, I take it. It has market boards and everything. Yeah, the second town's usually the raid town. God, again, this road is absolutely massive and this town is big. I really wish we were allowed to use our the mounts here. A lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Cool. You wanna let me use my wagons? Because the only wagon you're letting me use is by carrying this ass up the damn ramp. Seriously, look at all this space I could be riding a cart through. I could be using the Falcon or the appropriately named Gabriel Alpha, or I could use the new Arc mount that they get added. Oh, why you gotta make me walk? Fuck it. I'll go Reaper to navigate around because it's a wee bit faster. On account of having the ingress thing. Ansgar are led by our nation's strongest warrior. Blah 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 blah. It's the military. It's the military. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, it's the big ass palace with Quetzalcoatl banners. So I guess Quetzalcoatl is canon in this game now. Picto is really good for running around. Oh, does it have a bunch of teleportation? I'd quite like it too because I like having movement stuff. This has an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yok'hoi. Strictly speaking, Toral is actually two separate continents. Yok-Toral and the southern lands of the mother, the Shak-Toral, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. As a slide that gives you a mini sprint afterward, oh, that sounds wonderful. I want that. Why didn't I go unlock that? Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago, blah 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 blah. Back to Shak-Toral. These lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right, blah 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 blah. Lore and background information. I'm far more interested in the plot right now. I'm not playing Dark Souls. I'm playing Final Fantasy. Alright, cool, and I get a new weapon, which I'm probably going to immediately not use. Why did I use that button? That's the wrong button. Yep. Sounds about right. Looks pretty neat, though. Alright, City of Stairs, let's go. Oh god, it's another accompaniment. Right. Reaper time. Let's go. Where am I going? All the way back down. And of course they put it nowhere near any of the damn Aethernet shards I grabbed. Cool. Thank you, game. I appreciate this. I'm remembering why I didn't really stream the Endwalker main quest because there was so much walking around. Oh god, I'm used to such faster games now that I've put Final Fantasy down for a while. So all the quests that involve walking, I really have lost my patience for it. I'll be honest. I don't know. I kind of just want to go to the dungeons. I want to hit stuff. Like, I realize there's probably like 1 to 3 levels before I'm allowed to hit stuff, but it doesn't change my lack of patience. I'm no longer the spry young treat who played Dark Souls blind. I didn't stream because of that, and I have even more methodical way of going through these. Yeah. Like, I have less patience for shit like Dark Souls than I used to because I got my fill of it with Dark Souls. And you don't even like Dark Souls. So I can imagine the start of an expansion is not your favorite part of it. Nor is it mine. In fact, I probably should have just focused on either leveling a class for this stream or just... You know, yeah, that. I probably should have just focused on leveling a class. But they're both DPS classes, so it'll take forever. You know? Please, somebody come fight me at the end of this conversation. Please? Yeah, do all the side quests and craft a lot on the way. Oh, God. Yeah, I do not have that level of patience. Despite being a slow boy myself, I struggle to tolerate other people being slower than me. Which I gotta say, it was great. The special ed experience for me was great. It was awesome. I loved it. Please let me jump here. Yes! Oh, thank God there was an invisible wall there. Very glad for that. A Realm Reborn definitely would have had some kind of barrier there to keep me from jumping. This sounds less like the theme for a frontier, for like the capital town of the strange foreign land of Tural, and more like the theme for a side area where you hit up a hotel. It's like, this is the Trivago menu music for the video game spin-off, you know? I just cannot take anything jazz seriously. Now I know why I can't take it seriously. This is the kind of music that comes up when like there's a turn in a quest cutscene where things get a little silly. That's why I can't take this seriously. It is the Ark of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Yoktoral Landgate, but when Papa founded Tuliolal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Though this gate is... yeah, whatever. They were alpacas. Which, I understand what those are, because they exist in reality. So I don't need, like, 3 paragraphs of exposition about it. Please, God. Also, City Upstairs is right. There's so many damn ramps. They use a couple songs from the Mandeville quest seriously during this story, and I just couldn't. Oh God, this is not going to be a very intense expansion, is it? This is definitely the vacation arc, which I realized I was making jokes about earlier, but I didn't expect that to actually be the thing. I was trying to be sarcastic. Yeah. Wait, why am I taking the quest XP as the tank? That was very much how they pitched it. Yeah. Yeah. I should go around as DPS so I don't waste all the free experience on my tank. Let us inspect the stone pillars. Whatever that entails. Also, I'm definitely not going to order a pizza while this happens. Definitely not. Nope, not at all. Pictures? Wait, no! These are glyphs! A word that's synonymous with picture! Oh God! However can I mix those up? They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a 2-headed Mamuldra. Then this must be... a boss from a realm reborn nobody remembers! It follows the exploits of my father, Galul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you'd like. No! Please don't study them! Please, God! No, I'm fine. No! You gotta be kidding me. Got Wanderer's Hardened Roulette during this, which was funny. Nice. Cutscene cannot be skipped. No! Please. Please, God. They're also apparently from Final Fantasy XI. Oh, cool. I'm still never playing that. Blah 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 blah. I get it. He was important. He did a bunch of cool shit. But now is not the time for lore. Now is the time for plot. If I wanted lore, I'd do the class quests. Second half. Oh, God, please. No. Yeah, cool. He had money, and he fought a dragon, I guess. Blank pillar. Blank pillar for the next chapter to the history, whatever that may be. Oh. That, or something happened that he's hiding! Blah still needs to heal, blah 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 blah. Yeah, sure. Alright, are we done? Cutscene still can't be skipped. Fuck! Yeah, no! Not one more look! No, please, I've had my fill of history. I want to fight something. Oh my god, I haven't felt this way since Heavensward. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No! The bite of the local delicacy. No! Please, God. I'm gonna take a lunch break if you keep going on like this. See, I'll get that with pepperoni. Do they still have that? Do they still have that special sale with like the 3 toppings? Oh, let me check. Sorry, I realize I'm not paying much attention, but I've really been caught off by how hungry I am, and I really need food. I need food. I need food. Pizza, blah 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 blah. Give me the pizza. I want the pizza. Give me the pizza. Oh, and I got the Parmesan here now. Oh god, hold on. This is very important that I sort this out off camera. Alright, cool. No, I don't want bread bites. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, give me that like $8 off. Give me. Right, so not gonna put in the order for that just yet. Where am I going? Over here. Have I attuned everywhere already? Or haven't I attuned? I think I've got everything. Nope, haven't got this one. Okay. This should probably be the last one. No, damn it, I moved too fast. I'm too eager to move on. I haven't done the Volok Shunse. Whatever that means. Hello. Ever had taco? Oh, God. Yes, I know what a fucking taco is. Please tell me we're not gonna have like a quirky Endwalker Charlie and Diner cutscene about goddamn tacos. Please no.
Brook Evo!
You voiced
Companions
this?
must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
I don't want to sample your heavenly tacos. I want to
Right
fight
away,
something.
promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Wait, wouldn't that be a burrito then? Apparently I don't know what a taco is.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Oh God, is this bait? This seems like bait.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
Are we on the road to El Dorado?
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Maybe it does exist. Maybe it's a dungeon. Or maybe it's the raid town. It might be the raid city.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view.
Oh my
to
God,
enjoy our
she's
crunchy
literally just got a
spoils.
takeout bag. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh. Oh.
Are they gonna pick a fight?
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh. No.
Who is this? And why does he have a gecko head? Or a chameleon head?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is it finally trying to fight something?
Waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor.
You seem like a bit of a douchebag.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours,
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
You can say that.
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Also, you're a
Shall
douchebag.
we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
I'll take that. Let me at him.
None of this
I'll
has
take him.
any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
No, please waste your energies. By God, I've got so much wastable energy. So much energy to waste.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Yes, please, insult her. Give her reason to turn to me and say, alright, kill him.
Listen to me, you.
No, don't go away. I want to fight you. Please, God, let there be some conflict.
Two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
I guess I don't get to fight them yet.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
Yeah, probably.
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common.
Well, let's make them extinct then.
The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Oh, I see.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
I don't want to forget about them, though. I want to go fight them. Let me go fight them.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust.
No!
We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return
so
for
it
more
does.
tacos later?
So it goes.
Okay. I want to do a Dungan. I want to do a Dungan. There's been no Dungan yet. Dungan Rompa. Beep 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 beep. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna fight something. I need to fight something. What is my average item level? Baseware. That's weird. 366. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, that'd be why. I don't have level 80 accessories. I have like 49 tomestones at most. So I don't even get to level my damn Viper. Damn it. Dang it. Dong it. There goes that idea. I was so happy before. I was pressing buttons and everything. I was fighting wilderness things. I was doing stibbity stabs. God, where did it all go wrong? Now I'm going along the most action-packed of experiences in this game. Stairs! You know what? Fuck it. As this is going on... I don't even have a healer that can get these. Does it work for high level dungeons? No, of course not. There we go. Fuck it, let's do a dungeon. Why not? Oh shit, Katisa's Hyperborea. Yeah, why not?
Please, turn back, else I might be forced to.
Shit, I can't jump over that. Oh right, this is before I get double down. That's unfortunate. Yeet! Do people in electric cars listen to AC/DC or something current? I don't know, Chaos Dragoon, that's a good question. I'll have to take it up with my electrician. I just completely busted up my combo. Wow, I'm a fool. Moving right along. Yeah, don't mind me just taking a break from lore dumping to do a bit of dungeoning because by God, I just really wanted to fight something, and the game refused to give me things to fight. You know, I expected there to be like a big like refitting of all the different classes in this game, so that there'd be a more of a relearning process, but doesn't seem to be the case. Usually there's all sorts of changes that they make, but not so much this time around. And on one hand, like, yeah, it's cool that they feel a lot more confident in what they've made, but on the other hand, like, I don't know. I welcome something a little different. Especially since I'm still probably gonna be tanking a lot in raids. So, still having the same buttons is unfortunate. Here's hoping we get wackier mechanics then. Come on. There we go. God, what a travesty that Rough Divide doesn't deal damage anymore. Like, I get why, but I like hitting it. I like hitting it on my burst phases. God, see, it's still a part of my reflex. My reflexes still tell me hit the gap closer, hit the gap closer. Oh shit, that counts as melee damage? I can't Heart of Light that? That's a shame. Unless I can. Is Heart of Light still magic only? Yeah, it is still magic only. I'm probably not gonna get any of this Viper gear since there's a Viper in the party.
Stay away!
Hell? Oh, that's weird. Sonic Brakes comes along to the No Mercy button. I did not realize it did that now. I'm probably never going to use that functionality. Why does they chose No Mercy of all buttons to put that onto? That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like that particular change. I see treasure. Eh. This is probably still super easy. Yep. Got like what, one mechanic? Easy. Easy game. Well, that's why I don't even have to move, do I? GG, boys. Really looking forward to when I hit the new dungeons, so that way I have something new to grind.
I cannot let you take Meteon. Not yet.
I keep forgetting what part of the combo I'm in the moment I swap hotbars. I'm not used to this game anymore. I need to get good. Let's go.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
This game is still really dang pretty, though. And that's probably the one big takeaway I'm getting from this expansion so far. The game's still pretty. Once I'm on my own, I am probably gonna give Viper a fair shot. Like, I'm still big on Reaper, but Viper does seem tempting. Seeing how the job gauge was set up in like the gameplay trailer, I was worried it might be a bit too wacky to keep track of, but it seems things have been streamlined enough that it's not too tough to keep track of.
I require. Gust and gale, gather to me. Ancient brand, unleash your power.
I screwed that up.
Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, war reign!
Woo! To my heart bar. I'm not good at this game. I was a year ago.
Dancing winds, pierce my foe! Even when transformed, but I am not finished
Get cleaved. Get cleaved, idiot. GG, boys. Boys. Thank you. Oh, I guess I get the axe then. Okay, I have no use for this, but I'll take it. Just going to immediately turn it all in for seals. Oh shit, guild has, hell yeah! I'm not touching them. Also, one dungeon nearly got me a whole level. Nice. I don't know the melody for this. I can't even sing along properly. Yay! Now I have all the aetherites. Oh god, this place is still so huge! Why? Why do they insist on making everything so spread out? That I don't think I'll ever understand. Yeah, Rubber... Zones of the Rubberborn could be a bit crowded, but I don't think Crystarium levels of sprawl are the solution here. Anvil, give me more quests. Oh god. Lots of cutscenes, you say? This is gonna be fun. Well, this is voiceless, so it's probably not essential. I'm going to assume he's going to challenge us to a fight. What is all this about? Oh, Estinian! Hello! Why are you fighting the king, Estinian?
Estinian? When did he get here?
That's a good question.
What's the point? Why is he here?
To have fun, clearly.
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
I see why they get along then.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
It's the kings.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Wow, your voice is not that imposing at all.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
God, you're giving me vibes of that one guy from The Matrix. You do not truly know someone until you fight him.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Oh God. Are we actually going to fight him then?
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I got bored.
This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon
Seems
make his
similar enough.
travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Oh, that's a shame.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
Is it like an embarrassing
Term of
nickname?
endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh, I was hoping she'd get all flustered about it.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Salanesh.
It's Erenville now, Dawn Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Is there a history here that I should know about?
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
Mainly me.
All tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Wait, we're getting to it that quickly?
Then I shall leave you to it.
Shit, not that I'll complain, but...
Good fortune, my friends.
Oh, please tell me it's a dungeon. Please tell me it's a dungeon. Please. I was about to say somebody's missing.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Gona.
You stick out severely,
The
mate.
third promise, Uklamat.
And the boss.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakun Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Yee. Let's do it. Let me fight him.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position.
Do I get to fight you first, though?
But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
That's a fair presumption, though I get the impression this guy isn't a fan of
So I
it.
gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Is that what this cat guy's about?
Now you have us to compete against. Though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral.
I know what that is. I played the
Since
quest.
we know he was too busy for games.
I like you.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
Let's go.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural and find the City of Gold.
Well, shit. El Dorado it is. Oh, she's on board with that.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Let's get rich!
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
Excuse me?
The city's real. All those years.
Yeah, Kryl doesn't trust this, though.
This was before the founding of Tuliyollal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions.
Follower detected.
And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
Hello, Spirit Pix.
I mean,
Gonna put it forward now. If you're here to sell stuff, this is not the place.
To achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
If you're not here to sell stuff, then I say welcome aboard and thanks for the follow. Oh boy, what's this about? What have they brought? Oh, they're the panels from the pillars. How you doing? Tired, but playing a game.
The Tuliyollal saga.
You don't seem that put off by my immediate accusation, though, which is
You will retrace the path I
surprising.
walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Okay.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you.
And if we get all the keystones...
Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Oh, okay. So the scavenger
contest
hunt
is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Oh, nothing wrong with a flair for the Dramatica.
A few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
New to the game? Oh, well, I may be spoiling a lot of stuff then, because I'm playing the new expansion.
Or both.
Whoops.
But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
Let's see.
The right of succession begins now.
Get blown off,
Been
dick.
watching your progress with great interest.
Can never looking one of the drop, but one of the support the soldier. You know what?
And Clement,
You know what? I can respect that.
remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Do excuse me for being immediately confrontational. I've seen a lot of bots lately. But hey, whatever the case, as little or as much attention as you do pay, I appreciate the attention. By the time I get to DAWNTRAIL, I'll forget not even level 30. Oh,
You
jeez.
are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
You have yet to reach the cool parts of the game.
I am
Or at least the coolest.
Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
What server do you play on Fairy? I believe it's Marlborough.
It would seem you sent this letter to my order some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf.
The Europe one? I believe it's a North America one.
Was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here.
Or alternatively, he just wanted to be rich.
I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
Alright, douchebag.
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you
Good
want
avatar,
to
by the way.
hear
Oh, thank you. I didn't make it.
Win.
That I must
Very well,
thoroughly, for that I must very much place the blame on Cashew for it.
Of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
Alright, time to go hunting for El Dorado, I guess.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
It's been ages since I've seen that movie. Maybe I'll go watch it again at Celebration.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
She's a damn potato, lizard boy. Don't get your, don't. Keep your pants on. That's a lot of people. The game usually doesn't render this many people at once.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Yeah, I'm in.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
It's okay, it's a chance for me to fight stuff, I'm in.
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
Boy, I've been lured by the promise of, by the glory of fighting stuff. Get off my ass.
Tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Probably rocks.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
And also,
only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this goes. Especially if it means I get to fight something. Where's the first dungeon?
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
boy, oh boy.
Here they come! It's Saralja! Such a fierce.
Love this game, it's gay AF.
Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
Yeah, there are definitely some pretty boys in this game.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
Saralja.
Oh.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Well, you can't answer him yourself? I thought the other one was arrogant, but you are on a whole other level.
Saralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape.
Mightiest
Saralja,
warrior, as it
the
said.
Palacier. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Saralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Saralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
You know what? I'm actually behind that. I like that. I kind of like him a bit more now.
And
he's
a warrior's
he's still a
reticence.
douche.
He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
So he's going to be a
natural
tough one to
swordsman,
beat.
a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire.
Ooh.
Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace.
So,
You may
cool
recall that
hat,
she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed
weird
to
heritage.
rule. That is Saralja, the warmonger.
Really good with a sword, theoretically. Even though we're probably going to kick his ass later.
Kyle?
He's basically Gaius von Belsar.
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zaralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
So he's really going to start some shit if we let him.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
So that's why people are going to him asking for new lands. Because he's the one who's going to be conquering shit. Alright. What are you about, Catboy?
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
Engineering and infrastructure, got it.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
And racist!
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant.
Oh, bit of a pessimist,
If
alright.
you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Real great at parties, I'm sure.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Charlie and Catboy, alright.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
I guess that's two people at
That
Charlie
was
and it
by
just kind of...
design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Sharlayan. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem,
an infrastructure
Kona
officer.
and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
I mean, they're the half of the family that doesn't have weird scales on them, so I imagine they can relate to each other. And this guy wants power for its own sake, I gather.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Oh yeah, he is a bit divisive, isn't he?
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Your Dawn's... Excuse me?
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition.
Oh,
and has been so
boy.
since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Yeah, you want power at all costs.
Well said, brother.
The Mamurja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
Yeah, I imagine it might be hard to,
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
I imagine being part of a racial minority makes it hard to...
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself.
I get the impression it's a bit hard to found a leadership position based off a big, based off some big, like, racial ideal if you are of a significantly minor racial minority. So I don't think he's gonna get much support at all, is he? Saving for the Ara. You know what? I can respect that. I can understand that.
If he does become Dawn servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh, sounds like we got our layout of villains for this one. Coincidentally, we got 3 antagonists for a 3-trial structure.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Hippies.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
What do you think about Thancred? That is indeed Thancred. He's not really my type, personally.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life.
He's one of those, to me, he's one of those characters that, like, gets a lot of promotion in the story and, like, a lot of focus in the plot, but never really feels to me like he deserves it, you know? I feel like if I was there for 1.0, I might like him a lot more because he got a lot of spotlight there as well. But, like, he feels like one of those characters that gets a lot of screen time to pander to somebody else. That's how I feel.
I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise, I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Ooh, she's unproven.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
She's got ideals, but
It's
she's got
fine.
no certification.
More than anyone. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling.
Now everyone else, let's not get into that.
Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast quality.
Oh, whoops, I skipped it by accident. Whoops.
Thank you.
Oh, what a shame. That made the cutscene shorter.
Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Or your death. Either is equally likely. All right. Now we have, excuse me. Now we have our premise. At last. Let the jazz begin again. All right. Now where are we going? Can we do a dungeon now? I'd like to do a dungeon. I like dungeons. Oh shit, I can climb these? Neat. Me Ethernet my way over here. Kaboosh. Bim 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 bim. Oh no! All right. First mission, let's go. As a tablet, then let's compare them to our respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even smaller differences. Even the smallest differences. Oh god, am I gonna have to remember what they look like? Is there anything I can spot, or am I gonna have to wait for the game to point it out? The glyphs appear to be identical. Okay, okay. Well, which one was first chronologically? Yeah. So go to the first one first. When it's close, we go there and search for the lector. That would confirm we're on the right track. We have reeds in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during a festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. Also the way of gold involved the Pelu village, blah 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 blah, same distance. Is this where we get a quest split before we do the first dungeon? There's always a quest split, isn't there? Like at the very start of an expansion. Oh boy, accommodations! Oh hell yeah, even more delays between me and the first proper fight. Oh, damn it. More jazz! No, not Kryl. Aaronville, there we go. Yep. Signing up for the tavern. This scene is in every DLC. On to the marketplace. Is this more tour stuff? I think this is more tour stuff. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Susan May. Yes, I am keen to do just about anything other than stand around and talk. Please let me hit something. Oh, we get some side characters with us. Who better to get it from than the locals? These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Oh boy, more tour guides! Oh, that's my favorite. Just gonna speed along here. Yep. It's time for the quest split. I'll just go with you first. Moving right along. Let me go, thank you. Where am I going? Over this way. Onward to the gate. Let's go. Let's go. Bim 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 bim. To Orcapacha. God, I'm so ready to be done with the initial exposition and get straight into like the dungeon spam. Gimme Dungan. Danganronpa. Oh god, another alpaca scene. No, I don't need this.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain
shit.
that would stand
Oh
tall,
shit.
even should all
That's
other
so
lands
cool.
sink beneath the sea.
Like in the game or on the stream? Because on the stream it's rather bare bones, I think.
It arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time.
The game? Alright, cool. Yeah, I put a lot of I spent a lot of time tinkering in it.
Could hope to disturb the summit's serene
I'm glad someone appreciates it. Usually people just call it weird.
Imprisoned by the Dawn Servant. What great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Most people, when they see my UI, they think it's weird and awkward looking, but I don't know. I'm rather proud of what I put together. Also, I completely missed the opening narration of the segment. Whoops.
So this is Urkopacha.
Whoopsie daisy.
I've never actually been here before.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna be a ruler of this place and you haven't traveled all the lands? Old-fashioned, aren't you?
The air is so crisp and clear.
So it is, Kryl.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
I wonder if there's gonna be a boss fight in
That is
it.
Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Powerful creatures that we can fight to the death? I'd like there to be.
Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me.
With the monsters we can fight.
You're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
That's an unfortunate name.
Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpelo.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Gee, sounds really compelling, boy.
Mezcal?
Boy,
Is that a local
buddy, or
beverage?
boy, or friend.
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal.
And that's how they get you.
But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye.
Yes,
Safe
please.
travels.
Let me go fight stuff. If you call him back, I'm going to slap you, Wuklamat.
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Oh?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas.
Just don't let Estinian
They're
anywhere
effusive
near
and
them.
engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
How long until she spends the kingdom's fortune on like a plate or something?
Off the main road. Don't get lost.
It's right there.
All right. Oh boy, a new area area, which means I get to get new Aether Currents. Oh god. Hold on, do I still have my Aether Compass? Oh, it's not a thing anymore. Shit, never mind. I guess I don't have my Aether Compass. Washroom pedo. Oh wait, I still have the thing turned on. I wish we could keep different settings for voiced and unvoiced cutscenes for the auto advance. That's not good. What's not good? What do you see? Oh no, she's talking to merchants. Unfortunately, not dealing cloaks woven from a special luxurious alpaca. Well, no! No! Don't do it! Don't do it, Wuklamat! What did we just talk about, Lamati? Still going! Oh, good. Perhaps another time we'll buy your shit. You were just being cringe. Don't worry, we noticed. And... They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Oh god, there's a sale that comes on, but it's in another like 15 minutes. When that happens, I'm gonna go on a brief break to get food, but for the moment I'm still gonna carry on in this. Alright. God, I hope y'all are ready for more exposition, because god, it just does not end. Right, thank you very much. Oh boy, gather information around Wachumpello. Oh god, it's all I ever wanted, more information. Give me more lore. It's all I want. I don't want to fight anything. Oh, I just want to exposit. I just want nothing but expository dialogue all day. Give me more information about Tural. Gemstone trader, who I probably won't actually do much business with. Wait. Oh, I do have a bunch of gemstones. Oh, thank God they don't force new tiers of gemstones for new expansions. I'm still probably not going to do that part of the game. Neck was feeling a little stiff. Blah, 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 blah. No, I would not. And kaboosh. NPC with the icon over your head, give me your dialogue so I can do the next quest. Now I can move slightly faster with the power of the Ramrod mobile. Look, Lamont, I did the thing! I talked to the people! Okay. Speak with Wook Lamont again. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Everything I ever wanted. Everything I ever wanted. Or even... Oh, at the bottom of the cliff. Oh, there you are. For a moment I was worried you were at the top there and I'd have to climb all the way back up. Are you really gonna be scared of alpacas? Okay. Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Toby often mentions his favorite pungent subject. Oh, it's alpacas, isn't it? All I have to do is offer Toby a deal he can't ignore. Oh, Tobly. Toblerone. Your name is Toblerone now. Alright, so let's find whoever can't shut the fuck up about alpacas. White-eyed alpaca? Best regards. The beast regards you with wary eyes and a twitching jaw. Backing away slowly might be the wisest course of action. Cool. Am I Tobly? Yes, yes, that's me. Excellent work for the third promise and our entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commit the right succession then? Wait, what? Wait, that's it? That actually? Maybe I am. I will say is that in this village none have reared more alpacas than I. Cool. Obviously not Tobly. I mean, whoops, shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. They're fucking with us, aren't they? They're totally just fucking with us. This is all just a ploy to get us to buy things. Probably the diligent one. He actually talked about the alpacas. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, this is definitely a ploy. They're tricking us. Would have been a pity if the bit ended here. It's a lie. There's no way this is actually... They're messing with us, right? They've got to be messing with us.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Also, why do you have duck masks? Hello.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
Let's see how this goes. I'm sure this won't backfire at all.
You're Tobli.
Oh.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
Well, I guess everything goes, doesn't it?
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Oh god, what is it? Do we have to climb the mountain and fight something? Please tell me we have to climb the mountain and fight something.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Well, shit.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
So, what kind of Three Stooges routine are we in for here?
Bring out the example!
Go on.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Oh boy.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Get wrecked. I love how Zorulja's here is like, this is
creatures, being
this
both
is the one.
extremely curious and extremely cowardly.
This is what I'm competing with.
Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley braid like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
So getting a good wild alpaca.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Yeah, you could have just told us.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
Oh no.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Well, it's an exercise in problem solving.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
In addition to being like problem solving, it's also like an opportunity to like get to know what you ask of people when you tell them, hey, do this and do that. So I'm into it.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get over it in time.
But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
You got this, Wuklamat. I believe in you. I mean, not really, but whatever.
Are you alright, Wuklamat? We thought we heard you scream.
I mean,
The
you
third
did.
promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
He was very helpful and also asked us to catch an alpaca for him. Alright. Had to go and wash that nasty stuff on my face. I think I got all of it. Would you mind taking a sniff for me just to make sure the stench has ruined my sense of smell? No, I'd rather not. God damn it, Kryl, stop tanking my target. No, Arabelle, thank you. Might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful, give me one of those then, please, God. You perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. It'll come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. I mean, 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Despite being a royal heir. That's a lot of gil. Oh, no, it's my feat to accomplish. Wouldn't feel right about how... excuse me, I'm a fatigued boy, despite sleeping quite a lot. I guess I didn't sleep enough. In that case... that basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. Nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1,000,000? That's 10,000 times more! We need 10,000 pel, not 1,000,000, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with the Alpha Note's Million Gill. Yeah, I don't think Woklamat's quite savvy enough to handle that. Not blue. Blah 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 trading Gill and Pellin Gill and trading and Gill and Pellin Pellin Gill and saddles and alpacas and wool. Yeah, I think I've got the vibe of this. The voice cutscenes are a lot more interesting to me. And forever they will be. Hello, Havli. Is this a voice cutscene? Probably not. Yip, 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 yip. I get the shtick. You know what? I'm gonna take a bit of a detour. What's a good level 80 area? Oh, that's right, I need accessories, don't I? Shadowbringer's is level 80, right? Yeah. Let me go to Crystarium and see if I can buy me some accessories. Hello, accessory merchants! Do you have... No. Material supplier. I don't know who around here actually sells accessories. Arms merchant. Do you have a good set of swords? No, you don't. Jeweler, there we go. That'll sell accessories. What's the one I need the most? 50. Oh yeah, I definitely need rings. Now can I? Yeah. Getting there, getting there. Choker. Give me the choker. Bracelet. we go. There we go. All right. Now I can. No, I can't. I need a different healer. Shit. Yeah, Mount Golg is still the highest level I have any of my dedicated healers. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to... So I am going to go get some food, and upon my return, I am probably going to either speedrun off camera through a lot of the prefacing quests on my way to unlock the first new expansion dungeon, or I'm going to get back on and give the new classes a try in some trust dungeons. Yee. That sounds like a good plan to me. But whatever the case, thank y'all for coming by. Those of you who were here from the start, those of you who came in later, and especially all y'all catching up with the VODs after the fact. I hope you appreciated this peek at the new expansion as much as I appreciated exaggeratedly whining about the plot layout, because like as much as I whine, I know why it's there, and I only find it frustrating because like I feel like as far as doing stuff on stream, I have a lot more fun with like expansions or with like dungeons and trials and raids and boss fights and such. I have more fun fighting stuff than I do going through all the lore and such. That stuff I prefer to do just quietly on my own. So a lot of that I'll probably just save for my own time and get back on stream when the time comes for dungeons. But I appreciate your viewership and your company, and until the day comes when we all meet again, I bid you good day and goodbye, world.